Dyanne here with a new decoeasy video. So welcome to our channel. It's a channel of me and my mother-in-law Jenny. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we can't wait to start decorating with you. Are you ready? Let's go! Hey, Dyanne here, ready with some new wood glue and a package of these new tumbling tower blocks. And of course we have the crafting mat as well. Today we're going to make a Christmas tree that you can hang up, for example, on your wreath or on the wall. That really depends on what you want to do with it. But for now we start on with the wood glue. And for the ones who doesn't watch often, this is a package from the Action. Action is a shop here similar to Dollar Tree. And they come in this package of 60 pieces for just €3. And then you get really big blocks for your money. Here, this is one. Pretty big. It's also pretty cheap because wood, you all know, it's expensive. And yeah, Jenny and I love to craft with these. So yeah, we buy many of these packages to have fun with. So if you're ready, then we go and start crafting our Christmas tree for today. Now, let me first put this away. And this is how they come inside of a plastic cover. And I love to throw this on the table and hear the sound. Watch it. That is just such a funny sound that I'd love to hear. Now, you might have seen it. This is one sneaky block that you don't want to use, especially not on a visible place, because this text here, you can paint over and over it. You will still be able to see it. So I'll keep this apart, maybe for another DIY, but not for today. Well, the Christmas tree. You might all remember such a thing. Let's start off with one block. Then we go 2. Then we go 3, 4. Well, 2. This is 5. And by hanging it up, you can make a tree. Now, I don't know how 6 will look. Or is that too big? I don't know. Maybe that's just a little bit too much. Oh, it was 7. Oops. That's why it was looking weird. Okay, I think this is it then. You just make something that gets smaller to the top, and the rest of the blocks you can save for later, because we're going to glue these. And that's where this wood glue comes in. This is also a package from Action. I have no idea what we pay for it because, yeah, you can last or use it for a long time. Now I'd like to start gluing, and therefore I'll put up the blocks, except for the last one, that need to be glued together. And why I'm doing that, I'll just explain it to you. Now it looks like Domino Day. That's because I want the glue to set. So let it just stay in there without touching anything for just a couple of minutes. Now, don't tumble anything over. And now it's just like icing a cake. But maybe that's more of my mind because I always think about food. Okay, just some more blocks that need to be done. And this wood glue can, still be able to get the wood together even if there is a lot of tension onto it. So it's good stuff, but it needs quite the drying time, which is okay, of course, if you just know. So take your time doing this. I often let DIYs dry overnight when there are big parts that need to be glued down. There. Now, let's close the package again and just hold on for a couple of minutes before we apply everything together. Okay, I think we're ready. Now, let's just, yeah, you can just wipe this together first before applying it, but to be honest, I don't think that's much of a difference. But you can just wipe the glued or non-glued parts together and let the glue spread out more evenly. That's up to you. but that will make the joint, you know, a little bit stronger. Okay, now outline them. Here's some more brushing together. Outline them straight and then let it dry. Make sure that everything has been pressed down together pretty well. And oh no, oops! I've never had this before. What? Okay, quickly move everything back up. Okay, yeah, you know, this might happen as well. This one belongs here. What I wanted to say, that you see here a little bit of glue. Now, therefore we grab the package. I'm going to tear down one of these, and then you get some sort of scraper where you can simply scrape off the glue, the excess glue with it. Now you have one smooth joint. Also going to get these. Oh, now I know why it was falling apart. Maybe the camera starts moving now. That's because the neighbor who has their washing machine upstairs is doing the laundry. And yeah, when the thing is turned on, everything here wobbles because we have wooden floors, and I feel, you know, it's a little bit shaky here when I lay my hands upon the table. And I think that was just why it was falling over. But it could also be the clumsy me, depending on it. So if you see the camera wobbling like that during this DIY, then it's no earthquake, it's just the neighbors doing the laundry. Okay, now everything is now dry. I slightly like to move around those blocks a little bit on the part, oops, where I glued them, because there might got any glue underneath and then it sticks to the mat, and that's not what we want to have. Okay, now let everything just press together for once, and then I'm going to let it dry for quite a time. This thing isn't laying completely nice out here. Yeah, the other joints are okay, but I'm a little bit here concerned about this one. That doesn't feel secure though, so I'm just grabbing some extra glue, carefully take it off each other. It might be that it sucked up so many glue for some reason. Some blocks have that. Okay, just add a little bit more then. Like so, and now I'm just putting it back together. There. And everything here was okay. Yeah, this sticks. This one does too. Okay. There we are. Then I'm going to wait until it's dry. And yeah, this glue will dry up completely transparent. So now you might see here and there some white parts. Yeah, that will be transparent. So then I also know when the glue is dry. You just have to wait until you don't see any white parts anymore. Then you're good to go. Hey, welcome back again. Everything here is dry, set together, and ready to make the next move on this Christmas tree. I have two items from Action bought recently. This here is twine. This thing costed €1 for 15 meters of twine rope. And I also have this really cute can full of hobby letters. And I thought it would be a nice idea to write something down with this letter box. Yeah, they're just Scrabble letters. So I'm going to open it. I think I will need scissors for that. And then we'll get the wood glue to apply these to the Christmas tree. Okay, it's opened up. Let's hear a funny sound. Oh, well, thought it'd make more noise. Okay, I'm going to grab some letters. I believe I also saw, yeah, this thing can be removed. We don't need that. And I'm going to find the letters that I would like to use. So let's sort that out. Okay, I have what I need. And I want to write down, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Now, let's grab the glue and sort out these things out. So we can place everything right into the center. I wonder what's the best idea. Maybe also using the hot glue gun could be an idea. To first glue these letters down to each other here on these sides, and then putting it down with wood glue on these things here. I think that's also an option. Okay, so here is my glue gun. I also have an extra glue stick, and yeah, I think I can show you the best with these E and W. Just make sure that the glue is really hot. Apply a small amount of glue, and then just put these together, and there you go. Now, do the rest the same way. Okay, now everything has been glued together. If you're wondering what is that sound on the background, fall is here, it's raining, and it's very windy outside, so you might hear those noises too. What I'm now going to do, I'll grab my wood glue, and then I'm going to arrange the Christmas tree. So let's see if I'll be putting down, oops, all the blocks onto the right size beams of the Christmas tree. Yeah, I did. Wish you a, and then Mary will go here, and here will be Christmas. Okay, now you might see me just scratching this thing with my nails. That was because there were lots of glue here peeping through the letters, so I just scraped that off with my nail, which you can also use a file or maybe a sharp knife, whatever you're up to. But do that when the glue is cold, so then it easily breaks and you don't get, you know, those spider webs, sticky things everywhere. Well, glue time. Then, easy as that. You just grab your wood glue, and then you grab a block. Let's start to be easy with the A. Add some glue, not too much. And then you can just put it around carefully, just wiping it a little bit to divide the glue, and then I can just glue the whole thing into the right spot. Now try to be outlining them in the center. You don't need that super much glue. Make sure that it's a little bit divided. Well, I think this one goes here. And I'll be doing the rest the same way. Let that dry, and after that we can start giving it a nice color. Okay, the glue is dry, and I'm going to use some beeswax. And I also have a brush here to give this a nice color. And I use a flat brush, and this beeswax we buy it at a drugstore. I have no idea what it costs, because you can take some time with this jar that you're having here. No, just dab in your brush, and then I'd like to dab here, because there might be some, yeah, a lot of this stuff upon the brush. And now just moving back and forth also on the blocks that we just glued on it. I'm dabbing here the side parts, not on the back part, because we need to glue there. And once you use this stuff, it gets greasy, and then the wood won't catch up with the glue anymore. So when you're beeswaxing, then be sure that you don't want to glue anything about it anymore, and beware if your clothes ventilate the room well, because this stuff is smelly and you can't get it out of the fabric once it is there. Okay, now this side here, and the other one as well. And as a last finish, don't press too hard. Might also dab, that works well. Carefully try to brush off the excess beeswax, and then let it to dry. or just use another block that isn't waxed yet. Just like so. I'm going to do the rest and then I'll be back to, I think we're going to assemble the tree then. Well, okay, I have here everything at the ready, because the idea is that we use this twine to create, you know, parts of row in between, so they get one big, thing actually. And therefore I'm going to cut pieces of row and measure how far they can be apart from each other. So you can use a ruler to do that. That is just a choice. Maybe I should do it like this, because then I can use the ruler here. Let me see. I think 3 blocks is okay. And I think the S, this big line here, will be the center line. 3 or 4. We'll see. Let's see. This is 3. This is 4. Yeah, I think 3 is cool. 3. Oh, there's some glue stuck in here. That might happen. And again, 3. This is 3. Should be aligning them right, of course. Here, I think this will be the last one. Yeah, this will be it. So this will be your hanging DIY. Maybe it's a better idea to just flip these, and then you can also see the non-painted parts. And the reason why we did that is because then you can still glue everything. Because if you have that greasy beeswax, really, then nothing will happen anymore to your glue. Yeah, it will let go. Oh, the check is everything that I'm gluing it right, not upside down. That would be something for me. Okay, rearrange it again. 3 blocks in between. 3 blocks in between. 3 as well here. This one. And the last one. Okay, I think this is it. Then what we're going to do is open up this package. Oh, there's already a hole in here. Now, if I'm lucky, there will be rope inside here that we can use. Just putting my finger in, and I'm feeling a loose end. There it comes, I hope. I really hope that this is an end, or that I'm just ruining the whole thing. That would be something for me. Normally they were just able to pick it up. Okay, I think I just ruined it because it won't end. I'm going to take a sneaky peeky look. I'll be back shortly. Okay, there we are again. Apparently they renewed it. Now you just gotta pull from the outside. So what I'm doing, I'm just heating up the glue gun. And I also have an extra piece of glue stick here. Now it says it's ready, but in my opinion you still gotta let it warm up a little bit longer. Oops, that was not what I was meaning to do. My idea was, just unwind it a little bit more and then push it on this side, is that you place a dot of glue here in the center, and then that you go all the way back here to the bottom part. Just like so. And then from this to that, do it like this. And like this. And like this. And like this. So you get one big string here and smaller ones here. Not here, just only the center there. I think that's cool. Now, shall we try to... I'll just unplug the cord. Let's see if this works. The glue is... No, it's not warm enough. I'm just holding it for a few more minutes. Then it's steaming hot, and then the gluing will work. Okay, second chance. Just unplugging it again. Now. Yeah, now it's good to go. I'll be using the scissors to put down the rope. I don't think it's necessary. Now hold this until the glue is dry. So not let go. This may take a while. You can also blow. So it cools down faster. But I'm still yeah, feel that the cord can be moved. Okay, now my idea is to go all the way back to here. Place a dot of glue there as well. Yeah, don't mind about this end here. Now it's, oops, lay down. It's trying to dry. Oh, no, the scissors is stuck. Okay, replace it again. Now I'm going to hold this. So first glue here. Then I'm going to hold here. Push this in here. And hopefully now we create some sort of tension, but not too much, just slightly enough. And I hope that will work. Now, hopefully we have a smooth line. Just need to wait a little longer. Yeah, I think we're there. I'm going to cut it off rough. There we go. Okay, now place it back in. And this one as well. Okay, now you've done this. Now you can just start gluing these parts here. Just by putting glue over the twine. Like some sort of bridge. So here, go over it like a bridge. And then on the other side, let it go. And it will cool down eventually. I mean, hopefully everything will stay in place. Just like so. No. You might need to push it down before the glue dries. Really depends on the rope that you're using. Sometimes I have that this whole thing starts cringing up and that it's not smooth and straight anymore. And sometimes it goes completely straight, so hopefully this will do. And then I will be gluing the outer parts. Okay, I just put a little bit more glue to all the rope parts, and now I'm going to carefully cut off the twine. Hopefully without getting stuck into the glue. That worked. Now this one here. That works too. Okay, this is trash. Now, what is the smartest idea? I think just leave the whole thing, the whole cloche of rope, leave it there. First, add glue here. Then, use your scissors to press this edge in here. Wait until the glue has been settled, and then you just repeat the same steps here. Oh, it's already okay, I see. Now, let's see where this thing joins. And then just make a new bridge over the glue, the rope with the glue. And now you can just hold and let that dry. And I'm repeating those steps for all the other parts. So this here, this here, this here, and of course the other side as well. To fill up the glue stick, and I think I am ready to show you a way that works, at least it works good for me, is that you take a piece of twine that is large enough to go over these two. Now I think up to here is okay. Then keep your scissors at hand, place a big dot of glue on the part where you need to glue. Now grab your scissors, tuck this in with the tip, and then it sets really well. Hold this edge here, lift, big dot of glue, push back and let it set in. And now it has a really good connection. yeah, there is a risk of spider webs. I'm aware of that. But I'm always struggling with twine and glue. Now, let that cool down. Take another strip of twine. We're going to move to the last one. So do the same. Dot of glue. Grab your scissors. Let the tip really slide into the glue. Place the dot of glue on the bottom section. And press down your piece of twine. Next is you really want to seal it well. So over the glue part, just push some extra glue. But do that when the glue is already dry or hard. So not on the last one, that is still a little bit too warm. And after all, I did it here, you can cut off or trim the ends here as well, so that you're not going to see it from the front side. Okay, carefully don't cut in my own fingers, and don't cut the piece of already glued part. Come on. There. Oh, now this one is ready too. And now it feels really secure, really strong. And hopefully it will hold everything. So I'm going to trim the loose ends and then flip the whole thing. Okay, now the moment of truth. I'll pick up the top section. Yeah, it holds. Now I'm only holding the top. Now, let's see if there are any spider webs visible here and there. There are. For me, there are. Now, okay, turn this thing back on because we still need to make a loop on the top. And I was just curious, is this construction strong enough? But as you can see, I can lift it without any problem. And it's starting to twist, lay down. But that won't happen if you have it on a wreath or on a wall. Okay, time to make actually a loop where you can hang it up. Cut off a piece of that twine rope and determine how large you want your loop to be. You can do it like this, for example. If you find that too big, choose something different. Now I'm going to make a knot. Maybe I should have done this before cutting it off. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Try to move the knot as far back to the bottom part as possible. Now pull tight. And then you have a loop with a knot on the bottom. And that should be enough to hang up your DIY. What you can do is just place your loop here in the center. What I'm going to do is melt the existing glue. Just hold the nozzle of your glue gun upon the glue that's already there and try to flatten it out a little bit. Otherwise you get a really big bubble of glue, and we don't want that because there is already a knot for security and for safety on the other twine part. So I'm just going back and forth to smoothen it out. You're not going to see this anyway. Okay, now new dot of glue here, trying to make it big. Stand still, and then just push that knot in with your scissors. And to make it more secure, you can just glue down the entire part so it matches with the part that is already on the block. Good. And now we wait because this needs to be dry, and I think that will take some time because it's a big dot of glue, and then we can just turn it around. And here you can see the final result of the DIY. Just a simple wooden Christmas tree, but it's easy to make and also cheap to make. for just about €4 maximum, this is what you get. Let us know in the comment section if you like what you see, and we would love to see you again in the next video. Well, that was it for today. We hope you had fun and we hope you loved watching the video. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think of today's DIY, and we hope to see you back again soon. Bye everyone!